Hello, this is Dr. Do again. This video is outside of medicine. Continue the book, the Iliad by Homer. I'm going to continue to read. And you, the rest of you are Jews, listen closely. Every man of you here, mark each word I say. Often the armies brought this matter up against me. They would revile me in public, but I am not to blame. Zeus and fate and the fury stalking through the night. They are the ones who drove the savage madness in my heart. That day in assembly when I seized Achilles' prize. On my own authority, true, but what could I do? A god impels all things to their fulfillment. Ruin, eldest daughter of Zeus. She blinds us all, that fatal madness. She with those delicate feet of hers, never touching the earth, gliding over the heads of men, to trap us all. She entangles one man, now another. Why, she and her frenzy blend Zeus one time. Highest, greatest of men and gods, they say. Even Father Zeus, Hera, deceived him blind, feminine as she is, and only armed with the gilly, that day in Thebes. Ruined with tower on tower, Alcmena was poised to bear invincible Heracles. So the proud father declared to all immortals, hear me, all you gods and all goddesses too, as I proclaim that is brooding deep inside me. Today, the goddess of birth, pangs and labors, will bring to light a human child, a man-child, born of a stock of man, who spring from my blood, one who will lord it over all who dwell among him. But, teeming with treachery, noble Hera set her trap. You will prove a liar. When the time arrives to crown your words with action, come now, my Olympian, and swear your inviolate oath that he shall lord it over all who dwell around him. That child who drops between a woman's knees today, born of a stock of man who spring from Zeus' blood, and Zeus suspected nothing, not a word of treachery. He swore his mighty oath, blinded from that hour on, speeding down in a flash from Mount Olympus' summit. Hera reached Achaeans' Argos in no time, where she knew for a fact the hardy wife of Sthenelus, Perseus' own son, was about to bear her child, but only 7 months gone. So into the light Queen Hera brought the baby, 2 months shy, and the goddess stopped Alcmena's hour of birth. She held back the lady of labor's birthing pangs, and rushed in person to give the words to Zeus. Zeus, father, lord of lightning bolt, here is a piece of news to warm your heart. Today an illustrious son is born to rule the Argives. Aretheus, son of Sthenelus, the descendant of Perseus. So he is born of your own stock and immortal blood, and it's only right for him to rule the Argives. With that, a stab of agony struck his deep heart, suddenly seizing ruin by her glossy, oiled braids. He was furious, raging. Now he swore his inviolate oath that never again would she return to Olympus' starry skies, that maddening goddess. Ruin, ruin, who blinds us all. With that he whirled her round in his massive hand and flung her out of the brilliant starry skies, and she soon found herself in the world of man. But Zeus could never think of ruin without a groan. Whenever he saw Heracles, his own dear son, endure some shameful labor Aretheus forced upon him. And so with me, I tell you, when tall Hector with that flashing helmet of his kept slaughtering Argives pinned against our ships, how could I once forget that madness, that frenzy, the ruin that blinded me from that first day? But since I was blinded and Zeus stole my wits, I am intent on setting things to rights at once. I will give that priceless ransom paid for friendship. Gear up for battle now, and rouse the rest of your armies. As for the gifts, here I am to produce them all that God Odysseus promised you in full the other day then they approached your tents. Or if you prefer, hold off a moment now, much as your heart would spur you on to a wall. Aides will fetch the treasure trove from my ship. They will bring it here to you, so you can behold what hoards I will give to set your heart at peace. But the swift runner Achilles broke in sharply. Field marshals, Atreus, Lord of men Agamemnon, produce the gifts if you like, as you see fit, or keep them back. It is up to you. But now, quickly, call up the wild joy of war at once. It is wrong to linger here with talk, wasting time. Our great work lies all before us still to do. Just as you see Achilles charge the front once more, hurling his bronze spear, smashing Troy's battalions, so each of you remember to battle down your men. But Odysseus, fine at tactics, answered firmly, not so quickly, brave as you are, godlike Achilles. Achaeans' troops are hungry. Don't drive them against Troy to fight the Trojans. It's no quick skirmish shaping. Once the massed formations of men begin to clash with the God-breathing fury in both sides at once, nor command them now to take their food and wine by the fast ships, a spider's strength and nerve. No fighter can battle all day long, cut at the throat, till the sun goes down, if he is starved for food, even though his courage may blaze up for combat. His limb will turn to lead before he knows it. Thirst and hunger will overtake him quickly. His knees will cave in as the man struggling on, but the one who takes this fill of food and wine before he grapples enemies full force down to dusk, the heart in his chest keeps pounding fresh with courage. Nor do his leg give out till all breaks off from battle. Come, dismiss your ranks, have them make their meal. As for the gifts, let the king of men Agamemnon have the lot of them hauled amidst our master, so all the troops can see the trove themselves. And you, Achilles, you can warm your heart, and let the king stand up before the entire army. Let Agamemnon swear to you his solemn-binding oath. He never mounted her bed, never once made love with her. The nature thing, my lord, man and woman joined, and you, Achilles, show some human kindness too in your own heart. Then, as a peace offering, let him present you a lavish feast in his tents, so you won't lack your just deserts at last. And you, great son of Atreus, you be more just to others from now on. It is no disgrace for a king to appear a man, when the king himself was first to give offense. I'm going to stop here today and continue next time. Thank you for watching.